Pawpaw danane, obawa, if pawpaw ripe one fall on the ground, it scatters. That's what I mean. So a scattered pawpaw should be discarded and allow the fresh one to grow into maturity.
The North are seeking an urgent political coalition with the Igbos. But to my surprise, Peter Obi threw back a very brutal blow. He has said he is not looking for a power grab, any coalition with those rogues calling themselves Northern elders or Northern leaders. Welcome, Mr. What's your reaction?
I saw it this morning. He's making wave, across social media platform. Obi said he's not going to align with anybody from the North. That his coalition is zero. If you ask him, according to him, that is not going to align with Kwankwaso, align with Atiku. Anything aligning with Northern elders of Forum, he should be counted out of it. What am I trying to say? The North has been at it. I mean, the engine house of Nigerian political power or strength for 42 years. Nigerian head of state, head of government since 1960s till date for 42 years out of our Nigerian years of independence. The political leadership of this country, the head of governments is in the North for 40-something years. And if you explore North, if you navigate from Mid-Belt into Core North, Northwest, Northeast, you will see no modern, facilities, development at site, visible. These people are the most selfish people in Africa. They rule a country that is flowing with milk and honey for 42 years, yet they could not afford ordinary tertiary institution. The rest of the institutions there in the North were built, masterminded by the head of government from southern Nigerian region. I'm telling you that North does not have anything. You talk about modern civilization or development today, from the federal project to the state level. They use the money for religion. They use money for the fund, public fund of the region over there to sponsor terrorism, to construct mosques, to buy into ISWAP and operation of the Al-Qaeda. To the level that in the past, during Buhari administration, someone that was granted the interview, he accepted that he loves what Al-Qaeda is doing around the world. That he could actually, love to be a member. And the whole world answered to that, interview and actually affirmed it that Pantami, that took part, was part of among the ministers appointed during Muhammad Buhari regime, was an Al-Qaeda member. It's because of what he said, which is wrong. But everybody had it from him. And Tinubu could not, Buhari could not arrest him. Buhari could not sack him from that ministry. He stayed there until Buhari's ministry expires. I think so. So you can see how far Northern Nigeria has gone to make sure that the people, that region North, remain backward. Backward, far backward for 100 years. They are the one in control of Nigerian political leadership going to 50 years. Yet, they could not boast of PhD in radiology, PhD in statistics mathematics, PhD in medical science, PhD in, all the curriculum that can at least offer Nigeria or provide Nigeria with scientists and technologists. None from the North. All they are busy doing, learning, is Arabic education. Ending up on being the most radicalized Muslims Africa has ever had. People from Northern Nigeria extraction are the one turning their back on Western education and civilization, thereby giving Nigerians a particular set of terrorists that have been preaching against Western education, Boko Haram. That is the meaning of this name.
But is this rejection of the coalition from Peter Obi, is it not an endorsement that Tinubu should continue fighting the Fulanis alone?
Yes, because Fulani has been, calling the Igbos to join forces with them to fight Yoruba, that is Tinubu regime. And Ohaneze and other council of Igbo pressure groups turned their back on that call. Because actually, we've studied the Fulanis over the years, even pre-war and post-war experience has actually educated the Igbo man too well on whom Fulanis are. That's why the Igbos rejected that call, saying that they will never ever fight Tinubu or form any alliance that will undermine the Yoruba nation with Fulani. No, Fulani is a criminal tribe. We know them. They wander from place to place, snatching people's land. When you allow them on your land, they will later pay you.
You mean some Fulani is not all Fulani?
No, all of them. No.
Even Fulani is Fulani. Ones?
The educated ones are like that. Okay? When 12 disciples are 12 in number, one betrayed Jesus Christ. Do you know what? The whole 11 were and they still are accepted today. Could be that 7 out of the disciples or apostles disappointed Jesus Christ, sold him. We would be blaming the 12 the apostles today and disciples. But today we are seeing Fulani that in their large number grab the land of the houses, buying the houses in their great numbers. We are saying that those educated ones, if at all it is possible to expel the Fulanis from this contraption, those educated ones should be joined. They should be members of their brothers. Why? They didn't teach them. They refused to teach the Fulanis what it takes to, live cohesively with their brothers, with other tribes. But they have failed to do so. So xenophobia is it. Yes, we are afraid of them, not that they are stronger than us. So there should be a xenophobic war in Nigeria whereby all tribes in Nigeria will go against Fulani tribe so that they will vacate Nigerian country the way they vacated Central African Republic in 2013.
But the Fulanis have always pride themselves as the beauty of the modern Nigeria from their pyramid, granite pyramid money that was generated to build the Oligarchs refinery. So it is surprising for me to say that they've never had any economic importance in the Nigerian development.
Excuse me, listen and listen good. The refinery in question during the age of oil exploration in Nigeria, that was late 60s. The Yoruba man was busy developing his agricultural, prowess here by cultivating a large plantation, cocoa, and they actually succeeded on turning the economy of Southwest into milk and honey with cocoa. Listen, the Igbos were busy, working hard, very industriously. They succeeded on making Nigeria #1 chief producer of palm oil in the world. Go and do your research. The people in the mid-belt up to Kaduna were busy planting, listen good, cotton and the other agricultural products that generated money for mid-belt region. Then the corn nuts. You are talking about granite pyramid in Kano. Originally, who are the owners of the land? The Hausas. Who are the farmers in Kano State? The Hausas. Who are the people that are rearing animals from Futajelo Island to Gambia, from Gambia to Cameroon, Cameroon to Khartoum, that is Sudan, Sudan to Libya, Libya to Mali, Mali to Algeria, Algeria to Niger. Who are the animal husbandry, people on this continent? The Fulanis. Okay? Granite pyramid realization was as a result of hard work of the houses, the managers that are controlling, the people that are in charge, that are reaping the money, the benefit thereof, are the Fulani oligarchs. They subjugated the houses, so all manner of slavery, so you mean civilities.
Bamboo they work, monkey
they chop.
Unbelievable.
Okay, what are you saying? The emir of Kano we are talking about from then is still Fulani man. Sanusi currently is Fulani man.
In an outside land.
I'm telling you, their land. And they are talking about granite pyramid. Land of the house has generated the kind of income that Nigeria nation used in those days. And you can see cocoa and the palm produce, palm oil, and granite. Which one is more lucrative as agricultural produce? Which one is more lucrative?
Cocoa and palm oil, of course.
Very more lucrative than granite. See, they are just gasping for oxygen. They don't know what to hold hand again. The Fulanis are nothing but crying, a cry of a drowning man. When a man is drowning in the river, whosoever it holds hand goes down with him. That's why we should be careful. Igbos, we are not going to align with the Fulani.
But the Fulanis have now even come against Peter Obi. Attacking him that is a poor political personnel. That because he has gotten their own support on a platter, yet he is being egoistic. He is rejecting the offer. The offer of the people who are in charge of the political power. They call themselves the power brokers. That for these reasons,
they will not support
Obi might not even ever step into that position.
Fulani, thank you. Una do well. Una do well. Tinubu will show una say na be Nigerian president. Comes that time, you una want go play that una Fulani oligarchy politics, you know, and the Islamic ideology of a thing that you used to torment and taunt the Yorubas in the southwest, the mid-belt, the Kogi state and Kwara state axis. You are going to use that your magic wand, you know, align it with religion to taunt this region. We are waiting for you. Igbo man will never align with Fulani. We said no. We don't want them. They don't want us. They are snakes. We can never allow influx of the Fulanis into the southeast because they are destroyers. They are the bandits and the terrorists terrorizing West Africa. Everywhere in Africa. Look at Al-Shabaab. The affiliation of ISWAP and Boko Haram in the north. The Al-Shabaab, you see, the Fulanis are befriending Al-Shabaab. It was an Al-Shabaab Nyanya market bombing. It was an Al-Shabaab, yes, terrorists that did it. Nigeria actually was ashamed of themselves when they discovered that a terrorist from Somalia has come successfully aligned with the Fulanis and the bombed Abuja, Nyanya market, Nyanya motor park. Just imagine that kind of shamefulness from Nigerian angle. Al-Shabaab from Horn of Africa that terrorized Kenya, bombed university, seized university, a particular university in Nairobi some times ago, is causing mayhem, nightmare in Nigeria here. And we are not trying to put everything in order because of Yoruba say, Igbo say, Hausa say. And among Igbo, Hausa, and the Yoruba, we love ourselves. It is a stranger that came to live among us has become Lucifer among the Nigerian ethnicities. The Lucifer among the Nigerian ethnicities is Fulani tribe.
Well, finally, before I let you go, this hunger and clapbacks from the northern youth is simply because Peter Obi is not ready to deputize Atiku. But don't you think, to be fair, Atiku needs to be ahead of Obi in the next coming presidential election?
To be fair, Obi is supposed to be ahead of Atiku. Atiku was there and failed in the past when he deputized Olusegun Obasanjo.
But Atiku is his organ.
He has failed like a pack of cards. He failed in 2015. He failed in 2019. He failed in 2023. So what happened is that Atiku is a discarded biscuit or pawpaw. Pawpaw danane obawa. If pawpaw ripe one fall on the ground, it scatters. That's what I mean. So a scattered pawpaw should be discarded and allow the fresh one to grow into maturity. When it is ripe, we pluck it down. Atiku has fallen like a ripe pawpaw, and on getting to the earth or the ground is scattered. Pawpaw danane or piawa. So what we are after in Nigeria now is a particular, people, new breed of politicians, younger one who will come, who have interest of the youths and Nigeria at heart. We don't need the like of Atiku. We don't need the like of Obasanjo. We don't need the like of Tinubu, who is ruling us right now, that doesn't know that a derica of rice is almost 2,000 naira. All he knows is his selfish gains and interest. We don't need them. Obi might come with other alignment or aligning with Showore and all these youths. Fine. But as for me, as a Biafran, I'm looking at it differently. Emancipation of Oduduwa nation is paramount in my mind. Emancipation of Biafran nation is paramount in my mind. So what I need is a new competition among the nationalities in this contraction. Oduduwa, Biafra, whatever name Hausa has given themselves, which is United States of Hausas, it is welcomed by me, by people like us. We don't need these old politicians that have been milking us dry. Only their family, only their offshore accounts and their children is what they know. And they are the ones benefiting from the political leadership of the country. We are just like spectators, watching and looking, and there is no gain for us. These people has been making our Commonwealth dry over the years, and the way Nigerian youths, Nigerian able-bodied men, learned, the intellectual, animals of this country could not do anything about these ravenous, greedy politicians. I think it's the right time we come together to fight our common enemies.
Well,
Nigerian
I think it is right time for the Nigerian people to come together to fight for a common cause for the peaceful dissolution of the country, as you have rightly opined. Thank you. If you're just joining us, kindly like, subscribe, and share. Bye for now. The Fulanis have laid their hands on the gas earnings, of course, from Port Harcourt. What's the reaction?
And you see, the funniest thing is that the cause which Simon Ekpa is fighting is just, springing up. Barely how many days. So I don't think there's any other evidence Finnish government, Finland government is needed again to exonerate or free Simon Ekpa or let him off the hook of all the accusation. Because 2-3 days ago, 4 Enugu farmers were disallowed, killed. Let me use the language that people will understand. After all, YouTube knows what actually we are doing. I don't understand. So what cause was he fighting for? Is it not what actually happened in Enugu State? Enugu State farmers that were staying in the farmland slums, all those thatch houses built for farmers in the farmland. You can stay there 2-3 days. You can come into the town or communities. They went there and do what? And sent them to their earlier graves. Why? Simon Ekpa, Nigerians presumably believed, was apprehended in Finland to stop protecting the Igbos. See, I'm telling you that Finland, being an advanced country, has given me the hope not to give up on what Simon Ekpa is doing. You know why? They are actually aware of Biafra agitation. Because many a times, in the past, the Biafrans in Finland, they often came out, protesting about the inhumanity, activities of Nigerian government against Igbo people. So the current attack, Fulani attack, herdsmen, terrorist attack on Igbos in Enugu axis has actually set Simon Ekpa free from all the accusations, from all the traps and crafty, moves made by Nigerian government using Peter Mba, the governor of the same province, district where Fulani herdsmen attacked farmers and disallowed, killed all of them.
But does he not know that the Fulanis are perfect deceptors who will just use and dump you? Look at, if you look at the history of the Yoruba chronology, how they use Afonja and then dumped him, they took over his ancestral land.
Till today.
Why are these southern governors, the Southeast governors not aware?
Thank you so much. Benefit of political, let me say, stage, political, let me say, arena, political stage, political transactions, going on in Nigeria. The benefit is too succulent, too enticing, too bogus that nobody. It is very, very hard to see somebody like Nnamdi Kanu that could at least resist political benefits of the Fulani hegemonies. They are the one in charge. They are above the Hausas. They are above the Yorubas. They are sitting on top of the Igbos because of Yorubas' alliance with Fulani, because of Hausas' alliance with Fulani, because of Urhobo's alliance with Fulani, Efik, Ibibio, and the rest of the ethnicities in Nigeria, alliance with Fulani. And that is actually what is giving them the overall dynamism.
But how did they achieve that feat? Whereby the Fulanis
centuries.
How did they? Because how is it that Fulanis are using everybody as a stepping stone?
Thank you. Can you listen to me and listen
How
good?
were they able to outsmart everybody?
Can you listen and listen good? Sir Ahmadu Bello Fulani. Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, Fulani, the first prime minister of Nigeria. The then we are talking about 1960. Abubakar Tafawa Balewa was supported by Britain, socialist Britain, the worst colonialist in Africa.
Oh.
They are devilish, they are demonic, they are witches and wizards, they are not Christians. They actually benefited from the pogrom of 1960s to 1970, whereby Igbos were annihilated. Over 7 million Igbos were annihilated. The people that sponsored Gowon military clique, Nigerian military clique led by Gowon, the British sponsored it. To the level that many European countries returned their certificates. John Lennon returned his certificate. He said, why must I be so MBA, bachelor's degree on this, when a fellow Christian could go that descends so low, killing the Igbos, and the Igbos are still Christians? No, John Lennon, he returned his certificate. What about the Irish man that set himself ablaze